I predicted the Denver Broncos to go 11-5 in 2021, and oh boy, I was wrong. I was wrong. Very, very wrong. The Denver Broncos went 5-11, the opposite of what I predicted. And 2020 was an awful, awful year for them. I thought this team was about to explode. I'm like, yes, Denver, the Broncos, they have a ton of offensive weapons. They have Drew Lock, their young quarterback, entering year 2, coming off a good rookie year. I was thinking, man, like Denver is the prime example of exactly how you build a team to support a young quarterback. Like good O-line, ton of receivers, 2 running backs, stud tight end Noah Fant, good defense, plus Pat Shurmur, the offensive coordinator, calling plays. And, they added defensive lineman Jarrell Casey, right guard Graham Glasgow from the Lions, running back Melvin Gordon. They added corner A.J. Boye. They drafted 2 good receivers, Jerry Jeudy, K.J. Hamler. It goes on and on. Like on paper, Denver was so good. And then injuries hit. And Von Miller got hurt, and A.J. Boye got hurt, Jarrell Casey, Cortland Sutton tore his ACL. Denver had a ton of key players get injured. The right tackle, Juwan James, opted out because of COVID. The Broncos got hurt, and as the year went on, it got more and more messy. And, there's a day where the quarterbacks broke COVID protocol. And then all of the quarterbacks on the Broncos roster could not play in the game against the New Orleans Saints. And so Denver had to start a wide receiver, Kendall Hinton, at quarterback, which is awful. It was he had like 1 completion. It was like 1 for 11. It was awful. And second-year quarterback Drew Lock was very, very disappointing for Denver, where he didn't play very well. There was also a rumor that, if true, is devastating. The rumor is that Denver had to simplify their offense to allow Drew Lock to keep up. Like, he couldn't keep up with the complexity of the offense. And that's awful if it's true. Because what that means is that if that rumor is true, then Drew Lock was holding back the Broncos last year, which is, you never want to hear that about your quarterback. So Denver's in a very weird, interesting spot right now where they have a ton of talent, but they have no clear quarterback. They have Teddy Bridgewater. They have Drew Lock. I would imagine Teddy Bridgewater is much better than Drew Lock, but Teddy Bridgewater is very limited. He's like a duct tape quarterback. He's not a long-term answer. And it's disappointing because if Denver can get a quarterback, they will be terrifyingly good. But right now it feels like a team that's wasting good years of a really good roster with the wrong quarterback.